Hey, what's up guys, this is Ultar here and this is my Monday Night Raw review for 18th of April 2016. Alright, so Raw was from London yesterday. It was, I thought the crowd was gonna be really hot because the last years they've been in London, the crowd had blew the roof out of the building. So yeah, I expected a really great crowd. But unfortunately the crowd wasn't as loud as I thought, because they were pretty at like the last hour of Raw. The crowd was pretty silent, and we had some great storytelling in it. But okay, Raw. The only thing they did pretty loud was booing Roman Reigns, as we all knew would happen. But Raw was pretty good. It was a little disappointing because of the last 2 weeks of Raw was excellent, and of course they can't have such good Raws all the time. They need to, as we all know, Raw need to slow down a little. But the Payback card looks good, and we'll go into that later. Alright, so let's start. We had Dean Ambrose coming out as at a huge pop. Everyone likes Ambrose. He kinda is the biggest babyface in the company, but yeah, Vince sees Roman Reigns. That's too bad. But Ambrose comes out. He has been feuding with Chris Jericho about a talk show. Yes, storytelling, right? But it's good to see storytelling again. I kinda like this feud. So Chris Jericho has had his highlight reel talk show for many years. I think it's over 10 years. It's been really long. So now Dean Ambrose, last week he came out and took over the highlight reel and made it into the Ambrose Asylum. He put the sign over the monitor. So his first guest, Shane McMahon, today. And Shane is he's taking over Raw again, despite losing against Undertaker. So yeah, that's weird, right? But they talk about little about the fans, and Shane wants to do everything for the fans. He says the company has been becoming stale for the last couple of years, and he wants to change it, wants to start a new era. We all can agree we want a new era, of course. And then he gets opportunities for people like Sami, Zayn and AJ Styles. Hell yeah. So Kevin Owens coming out, Sami Zayn coming out, and Chris Jericho came out. And yeah, they started to brawl, and that of course it led to a tag match. Sami and no, I'm sorry, it's not a tag match. It was Chris Jericho versus Sami Zayn first match, and the main event was Kevin Owens versus Ambrose. So that's not bad. I think we'll see a tag match at SmackDown, I'm pretty sure. But the first match, Chris Jericho versus Sami Zayn, it was really good. As we all know, these guys can do it in the ring. And my match of the year this at the moment is Sami Zayn versus Shinsuke Nakamura. That match was insane. If you haven't watched it yet, go ahead and do it, please. But Jericho and Sami Zayn had a good match. It ended with Chris Jericho winning with a codebreaker. It sucks that Sami loses a lot of matches and then shakes the hand of the winner, because I want him to win some matches. But they're building him as the kind of an underdog, so yeah, he could lose but still look good, because he was really good in the match. And backstage we see AJ Styles with Doc Gallows, Luke Gallows as his name is now, and Carl Anderson. They're greeting each other, hug each other, and yeah, it was too nice, these three. So I think they will stab him in the back at Payback. It seems that way. We shall see. Next match we have the tag team tournament to determine the contenders for New Day's tag team titles. We have Enzo Amore and Kelvin Cassidy versus the Dudley Boys. Yeah, so Enzo and Cass coming in, and I think this is their first Raw match. Yeah, it is. They had SmackDown match last week. But yeah, they win against the Dudley Boys pretty quick. I thought they were gonna feud longer than this. Maybe it will continue, but yeah, they go on to the finals at the tag team tournament. So next up, Roman Reigns coming out. Many cheers for him. Not. He did his promo for the 4th time that he is not the good guy, not the bad guy, but he is the guy. Come on, Roman, you have one good line. Please don't overuse it. So AJ coming out with now comes a lot of cheers, and say that he will win the title at Payback, and then he leaves. So Anderson and Gallows coming out and attacks Roman, and the pop was amazing. They did an awesome move as well, where Gallows picked him up in a fireman's carry, and Anderson just drop kicks him in the face. It was really nice. And Styles' reaction was awesome. He couldn't, like, he didn't have a reaction. He just watched out. It was really cool to see more personality from Styles. And yeah, next match we had Fandango in the ring. Yeah, why? So Dolph Ziggler is at commentary. He is Dolph was one of my favorite wrestlers a couple of years ago, but he's fallen so long down the line. It's sad. But yeah, it's Baron Corbin versus Fandango, because Baron Corbin is feuding with Dolph. Yeah, of course Fandango would win this match, right? Nope, squash match. Baron Corbin with the End of Days. But he did a really cool thing where he threw Fandango at Ziggler in the chair. Yeah, it was awesome. But yeah, Baron Corbin wins this match. Next up, we have Miss TV with Maurice. Cesaro is the guest. James Bond, I mean. Didn't rip his shirt or his suit directly. So League of Nations comes out, because Cesaro will face Rusev. And then Cesaro says, no, let's make it the League of Nations and the Miz versus me. And the New Day, he just rips his suit off and shows his Booty-O's t-shirt. Yeah, so we have New Day versus Cesaro and New Day and Cesaro versus the Miz and the League of Nations. That I thought King Barrett was gonna come out, because we're in England after all. So, but he didn't. And yeah, it's a standard match. I didn't care for it as much, but the face team won Cesaro with the neutralizer and Sheamus. So backstage we have Natalia. No, we have Mauro Ranallo, backstage commentator. Oh, backstage report. That was pretty cool. There was a segment with Natalia and Charlotte and Ric Flair. So they're gonna face at Payback, but Ric Flair will be in Charlotte's corner, and this time my favorite wrestler of all time, Bret Hart, will be in Natalia's corner. So I'm looking forward to that. Don't think that Natalia will win the title, but it would be cool. So next match we have a divas match with a lot of wrestlers. We have Natalia, Sasha, Becky, and Paige versus Tamina, Naomi, Summer Rae, and Charlotte. Why was Summer Rae there? Come on, she's in the Total Divas team, nothing. Yeah, as well as Tamina. Why are they there? But yeah, it was a match. Charlotte Natalia won with the sharpshooter. So face team wins again. Come on, heels, step it up. So next match, another tag team tournament match, Vaudevillains versus the Usos. So I thought the Usos were gonna win this, because Vaudevillains are really fresh, as well as Enzo and Cass. So now that Enzo and Cass are through, I thought they were gonna beat the more experienced team. But no, the Vaudevillains win, which was pretty surprising. But I don't mind. I think Enzo and Cass will face the New Day. Will win the tournament, face the New Day, and maybe win the tag team titles. I'm not sure, but sure, it will be a cool match. Next up, we have another squash match: Apollo Crews versus Heath Slater. No Adam Rose sighting, of course. We all know why. Yeah, let's talk about Adam Rose Connor situation. So they were busted for drugs, or their wellness policy. They are banned for 60 days and are suspended for 60 days. The one I feel most sorry for is Victor. Yeah, I know the Ascension isn't a good tag team, or they are a good tag team, but they've been booked horribly because they are Legion of Doom gimmicks. Or yeah, so Victor has no tag team partner. Maybe he could join the Social Outcast. That would be good, right? But the Apollo Crews squash Heath Slater. Apollo Crews really should have some stick in a feud. He has just faced jobbers at them right now, so that's too bad, because Apollo Crews is light as a feather in the ring with that strength. It's an unreal athletic. It's sick. But yeah, Apollo Crews, please get in a feud quick. So now we come to the main event: Dean Ambrose versus Kevin Owens. God, this was a great match. These two has really good chemistry, and my girlfriend's favorite match was at TLC, their tables match, and that was so brutal and so good, and this was really great. So yeah, it continued the feuds. We will probably see a tag match at SmackDown. So yeah, Dean Ambrose win this match. I don't mind. It was a good match, and Kevin Owens doesn't have to win every match. But and Dean Ambrose, it was good for him to get a win because he has lost so many feuds. So yeah, let's see SmackDown this first day and check it out. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video, and please like and subscribe for more wrestling, and have a nice day.